Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you, giving you a little bit of a DVD update today. Over the last few days, I've gotten 4 DVDs in. Wanted to basically just show these off to you. Hopefully one of the deals still works for you guys, and you guys can go over there and check that out. Before I did that, I wanted to give 2 valuable shout-outs to 2 guys that honestly really deserve them. One guy hung out with me the whole day when we went to WrestleFest a little while ago, but he's been pumping out good videos since then, buying a lot of DVDs over this summer. And if you want to, keep up on somebody's DVD collection, one guy that needs a lot of love over there is Mr. Paul JB44. The other one is somebody freaking 88 told me about, and honestly, he's been somebody that he's been telling me about for a little while. But honestly, last night was the first night that I went over to his channel, checked it out. Whole lot of love on the DVD stuff, and he really deserves it. He's a guy from Tennessee. He puts a lot of love into his DVDs, puts good videos together, giving you good deals to go here, do this, why he's buying this, why he's buying that. He puts a lot of a story behind what he's doing. Plus, he's from Tennessee, which is a good dude. Someday Stevie Breach will retire there, hopefully. But his name is WrestleManiac 1130. I can't even do it like that. Hold on. WrestleManiac 1130. That's the best I got for you, buddy. But, now I feel like I'm shorting Paul over there. Mr. Paul JB44. All right, there you go. For both of you guys, the links will be down in the description box. Hopefully you guys can go over there and check those out. The first DVD is honestly the one I'm most embarrassed. The most embarrassed about picking these up. If you can remember, a few weeks ago, did a video on the Briscoe brothers. I thought I had all of their ROH best ofs -1, but it seems that ROH put one out, pulled it off the shelves. Now this is not available. It's out of print. You can only find it on eBay. I did find it on High Spots, but going through eBay was a little bit cheaper. But honestly, what happened was that I went to eBay one late night while I was on Skype with my buddies when they told me about this DVD, and I bid on it. I don't go on eBay all that often. 2 weeks later, I won this auction, and I finally paid for it. After this guy had sent me a few emails, I sent him an email, told him that I apologized. I bought this in a drunken stupor, and that I apologize that it won't happen again, but I did pick this up, and he sent it out to me, no harm, no foul. Briscoe Brothers, the baddest tag team on the planet, 2-disc set featuring 17 of their greatest matches. You can't go wrong with them. Awesome guys. This one I found on Amazon, free shipping, $5.99. If you go through the 2012s, WWE now has 3 DVDs that you can pick up on Amazon, $5.99. If you have the Amazon Prime, you can use the free shipping. There's No Way Out 2012, Money in the Bank 2012, and Extreme Rules 2012. 3 of the big pay-per-views, no WrestleMania, no SummerSlam, but 3 shows worth having. One of them I just needed to have. Money in the Bank 2012, John Cena winning the Money in the Bank. Not one of my most favorite things that I want to see, but it built up to at least I'm not sure if it really built up to it, but it built up to the heel turn of CM Punk. It led to another ladder match at TLC 2012. It was a great show. Cena versus Ziggler in the main event. What else was here? This is when you got Punk versus Brian. You got Ryback there giving beating the shit out of somebody on the back here. Sheamus versus Del Rio. World Heavyweight Championship contract, Money in the Bank. That one was won by Ziggler. Cena won the other one. This is a good, fun show. They don't show you a lot of the other stuff on there, but should be fun to go down memory lane with that one. This one, Matt Beast Special. Everybody knows Matt Beast. 14, 19. I guess he goes 14 and then 19. Yeah, whatever. In the Beast Zone. Everybody loves Matt Beast. They remember back in the day. Sold me his Hard Knocks DVD. He's honestly, when I talk to him on Skype, sometimes he honestly seems like he really cares about wrestling still. Just doesn't have time to watch it. Keeps up on some stuff, and it honestly really surprises me because I thought when he got out, I thought he really got out. Much like when Alex Edge is the best one got out, but there's a sad story. His mom, I guess, threw away all of the independent wrestling DVDs that he had in his collection when he went to college. Left the WWE ones because she knew what WWE was, didn't know what PWG and Ring of Honor and all that shit was. So he lost all that. And some DVDs that he just really wasn't thinking about keeping. He wanted to pass on, wanted to make sure it went to a good spot. it went to me. I didn't have this. I got it at a good price. We'll just leave it at that. And right there, just cool to have on the shelf. You know, I'm not one of those guys that wants to relive Chris Benoit memories. If I put on a match or I put on a show and he's on it, I'm not going to cry about it. Like some people say they turn WrestleMania 20 off. But I don't know. It'll put there. Someday I'll want to watch the documentary again. See the toothless smile there for you? Toothless aggression? I looked like that the other day. I cracked one of my teeth last week. Had to go to the dentist, and he fixed it for me the other day. And last one, Brian Pillman, the loose cannon. This is honestly one of Luke Cage 29's favorite wrestlers, one of his favorite characters out there. He really caught my eye when he was in WCW, and I used to watch the WCW morning shows when he was just flying Brian Pillman. He wore orange and black tights, of course. Everybody, if you know the story, I guess. He was a football player drafted by the Cincinnati Bengals. Had a short career with them, but he sort of used that, I guess, for name recognition once he went to WCW. And he always was one of those guys that really stood out. One of the real stories that I always remember that was sort of like a main storyline that was going on when I was watching WCW was he lost a retirement match. And much like Andre the Giant with the Machines back in the 70s, he came back under a mask and he was wrestling as the Cat Dog or the Dog Cat, Cat Man, something like that. And when I watched this documentary for the first time and it wasn't mentioned on there, I was freaking pissed because it was something that I honestly just really, really remember. But Brian Pillman was one of those guys, much like Dustin Reynolds, Goldust. He's going to do anything in the world in order to get over. He wore a dress. He pulled the gun on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Anything in the world. He didn't care about what he said. One of the most famous stories, he negotiated pretty much his own release from WCW. Called out Kevin Sullivan as the Booker man on live pay-per-view. And then Bischoff flipped out, fired him. Knowing that he would get a job for he would get a job for ECW, and he'd be able to get hot, and then Bischoff thought that he would come back to WCW and be hotter than ever, and they would have sort of like a work storyline. Only problem was that Bischoff really fired him. He went to ECW, got hot as hell. He wore t-shirts to sell his own 1-900 number. I've learned a lot of stories that Pillman was one of the guys that was always sort of hand in hand with Dave Meltzer, calling in, seeing on things, and Meltzer helped him sort of negotiate his contract with Vince, seeing what he should ask for and stuff like that. But a guy that was honestly really connected, went to WWE. The tragic thing is I think it was before he signed with WWE. He got into a car accident where his car drove off the side of the road when he fell asleep, had a massive ankle injury, and was just never able to come back as the Brian Pillman that he was. He did have a tragic accident where he died, and we didn't get to see the end of his career. And I don't know. Should be a fun watch. I'm definitely going to watch this sooner than the other 3 DVDs. So we'll check that out as soon as we can. Definitely check out Paul. Definitely check out WrestleManiac. And I really appreciate you guys checking this out. I'm going to be doing another video in moments about meeting John Cena. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.